everyone, today we'll be talking about species, communities, and ecosystems. Let's first define some terms. Ecology is a study of relationships between living organisms and between organisms and their environment. Population is a group of organisms of the same species living in the same area at the same time. Ecosystems are a community and its abiotic environment. Communities are a group of populations living and interacting with each other in an area. Habitat is the environment in which a species normally lives, and the species are a group of organisms that can interbreed and produce fertile offspring. If species are not closely related, it is often impossible for individuals of different species to breed. If members of two closely related species do interbreed and produce offspring, the hybrids will be sterile. When organisms of the same species are separated geographically or through some other means, their ability to breed remains, but the separated organisms are regarded as being members of different populations. In communities, all organisms are dependent on interactions with members of other species for survival. For example, predators in one species relies on prey in another species because they need their nutrition to survive. Plants are an important part of the ecosystem. They are autotrophs, and autotrophs convert carbon dioxide from the atmosphere or water into organic compounds. All organisms require organic molecules such as amino acids to carry out the functions of life. For example, metabolism, growth, and reproduction. Autotrophs synthesize their own organic molecules and are therefore known as producers. Heterotrophs, however, obtain organic molecules from other organisms, so they are known as consumers. A few plants and algae use a combination of different modes of nutrition and are hence known as mixotrophs. For example, the euglena and the Venus flytrap are both mixotrophs. Heterotrophs ingest other organisms and are known as consumers. There are different types of consumers: herbivores, omnivores, carnivores, and scavengers. Herbivores feed on producers. Omnivores feed on a combination of both producers and consumers. Carnivores feed on only other consumers, and scavengers are specialized carnivores that feed mostly on dead animals. Detritivores are a type of heterotroph that obtain nutrients by consuming non-living organic sources such as detritus and humus. Saprotrophs live on or in non-living organic matter. They secrete digestive enzymes on the organic matter and absorb the products of digestion. Because of this, they are usually referred to decomposers. The supply of inorganic nutrients are maintained by nutrient cycling. Elements required by an organism for growth and metabolism are regarded as nutrients. For example, carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus. The supply of nutrients are limited, and therefore ecosystems constantly recycle the nutrients between organisms. Autotrophs convert nutrients from inorganic form to organic molecules. Heterotrophs ingest other organisms to gain organic forms of nutrients, and saprotrophs break down organic nutrients to gain energy and in the process release nutrients back into inorganic molecules. The last thing that we'll talk about are that ecosystems are sustainable. Most flows of energy and nutrients in an ecosystem are between members of the biotic community. Relatively few flows of energy and nutrients enter or leave from surrounding ecosystems. To remain sustainable, an ecosystem requires continuous energy availability, nutrient cycling, and recycling of waste. Because ecosystems are sustainable, mesocosms are able to be created. Mesocosms are biological systems that contain the abiotic and biotic features of an ecosystem but are restricted in size and or under controlled conditions.